Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Rangers. We're taking on Dundee today as we continue our pursuit of Celtic and temporarily of Aberdeen, who've actually jumped above us. Have to beat Dundee up at Dens today. They actually beat us earlier on this season at Ibrox, so we definitely need a revenge from that one. Taking a little look at the side here. I don't think there's anything we really want to change. Carlos Peña's not been in great form recently, but I suppose he can come on the bench for Jordan Thompson there. Look at the team here. We've got Fulton, Tavernier, Alves, Cardoso, Mitchell, Jack, Henderson, O'Halloran, Barjonas, Afif, and Herrera. I think we're going to go with that lineup just now. Jonas Knudsen, I'm not sure. I suppose he's really the only other guy who can play that left back position there. I'd like to get Milanese on the bench, but McCrory's already on there. I think I'm just going to go with this. I'm going to go with what we have, and hopefully that'll be enough to do the business against Dundee here. Need the win. The 4-4-1-1 from Dundee. Abdallah up front, who's been pretty damn good for them. Henderson, Alves and Afif are happy with the assertion that we should be comfortably winning this one. I'm going to tell them to get creative today rather than just encouraging them. I've got some players in there who have the ability in their locker, such as Afif, to get some off the wall creative bits of play. Cardoso forward now. O'Day launches it to Freer. Freer's got the space here, he puts it in, and Chong cushions it down, and Ryan McLaughlin has powered it through Ian Fulton. It's not good from the young goalkeeper. He won't want to see that one again, and we trail Dundee right from the get-go. We have to put that behind us and just play the game. We've had 4 shots now in response to that one that Dundee have had. Hopefully we can continue to be the superior team and eventually just get back into this game. It's not a good start though. We can't be giving teams free goals like that. Afif scooping it in. It's easy for McLaughlin, the goal scorer, to clear. Jack now on the ball, plays it to Barjonas. He plays it back to Jack. It's a decent touch, Barjonas now, but there doesn't look any clear way through. Barjonas playing it to O'Halloran, who's lost it to Freer. Waddle now to O'Day. Darn O'Day, closed down. Can we pinch it? Nope, it's cleared away by O'Day, but Afif will get it. Henderson now, lovely flick. Barjonas now looking to shoot maybe. It's taken off him. Kamara back to Bain. Scott Bain will launch it. Abdallah looking to go for it. It's too easy. Nobody challenging Abdallah. He can bring it down with ease. Counter is on now. Thomas, he angles it back the other way to Chong. Chong tries to play it through. It's deflected off 3 Rangers defenders. Cardoso eventually getting away. O'Halloran forward to Herrera now. Takes a nice touch. Herrera holds on to the ball. Plays it through to Barjonas. Beats the last defender. Bit of a chance. Shot, and it's wide of the post. It's a bit of a weak chance in the end. 6 shots. Not one of them landed on target yet. Now we've had 8 with 1 on target, but nothing of significance. 10 shots now, still nothing of significance, and Herrera has now picked up an injury. Morelos can come on for him. 11 shots to Dundee's 1, and we're 1-0 down. I think that says it all. Mitchell with the throw in now. Barjonas can take that down. It's back to Mitchell down the line for Afif to chase. He's got to show us something. He's been quite poor so far in his Rangers career. He goes back to Mitchell now. Mitchell inside to Barjonas. He's lost it to Kamara. Kamara playing it long for Abdallah. Good challenge, Cardoso, but it'll break to Thomas now. Dundee looking to counter, getting a completely undeserved second goal. They have a huge chance to do it now. Chong picking the ball up. Plays it to McLaughlin, the scorer of the first. He's forced well wide. He's cut it back though for Sissako. Sissako plays it into Kamara. Huge chance. Dundee. Flick is blocked. Afif does well to get it away from Kamara. Forward for Morelos. It's a shocker of a pass. Easily away by Waddle. Here's Chong now. Dundee with a great chance. McLaughlin, all he has to do is square this, put it on a plate. Abdallah with a header, and it's a fucking stunning header by Hakim Abdallah. Somehow just puts it right out of reach of Ian Fulton. And Dundee, who've had 2 shots, have 2 goals. Scott Bain with the goal kick now. We need a goal back before half time, I think. Scott Bain going deep. McLaughlin challenges, heads it on to Abdallah. This could get worse. It's Chong. 3rd shot of the game. 3rd goal of the game for Dundee. How the hell are you supposed to deal with this? Three shots, 3 goals. This is ridiculous. 3 shots, versus 14 shots. And they're 3-0 up. This is abysmal. Well, Henderson's got to come off. Pena can come in for him. There's really nothing else I can do. Tell them to push forward, and we're going to have to try and get a hell of a fight back here, but we're not going to come back from 3, I don't think. 14-3, 15-3 shot count now. And you have to say a comfortable Dundee victory. We've had more than 5 times the number of shots they have, and we're 3-0 down. Just get your head around that for a second. Nah, we're creating absolutely nothing here. I'll bring on Knudsen for Mitchell. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We might as well go overload and see if we can't get something, but we're not going to get anything. We have 20 minutes to score 3 times here. Tell them to show some passion here, because I think we're just losing with a whimper, which is not befitting of this football club. Pena to Morelos now. Loses it to Spence. Counters on again. Waddle. Forward away by Alves. It's a chance for Morelos. Nice first touch. Takes a shot far too early, and it's super easy for Scott Bain to make the save. And we have to get this out of our system as quickly as possible. Brutal what I've seen today from this club. A thief to Jack now. Pena, Barjonas. A thief, loses it, gets it back. Barjonas hits it well over the bar. (22-5) shot count, and we've been convincingly beaten. Cardoso to Barjonas now. Morelos takes a nice touch out to Afif. He's coming in central. Afif to Morelos. Chance for a consolation goal, and he's fucked it again. Honestly, man. 24 shots, and we're not going to score a single goal. As Scott Bain launches it long towards Chong. It should be Alves. Bruno Alves away. Pena's chasing it. Spence forward to Chong. This could get worse. Abdallah. Bruno Alves is at 6s and 7s, and it's 4. It is 4. Bruno Alves is done. Career over. The youngsters play far better than these muppets that we've got on just now. 4 shots on target, 4 goals. That's abysmal. I cannot believe this pounding we've taken today. And there's Cardoso getting injured just to round things off. The long throw. And we're way over the allotted 3 minutes of added time now. Knudsen launches it forward. It's going to be cut out by Freer. Just blow the whistle, ref. Just put us out of our misery. Abdallah with a chance for 5 acres of space. It's a good save by Fulton to deny him, actually. It should be 5. It should be 5. Just process that for a second. 4-0 down to Dundee, and it should be more. Thomas to Kerr now. We're going for over 2 minutes past. Abdallah could well be 5. It's a great save by Fulton there to deny Abdallah his hat-trick. 4-0. The referee seems intent on playing another 90 minutes here. Freer puts it in. Bruno Alves clears it, and it's finally over. From the word go, we have been abysmal today. We have to aggressively blast them. Not good enough. Pretty much every single man on the park right now has to lose his shirt, because my God, was that terrible. 6 to 9 days for Herrera. 3 to 6 weeks for Cardoso. Milanese and McCrory are the centre-back pairing now. I'm not trusting these senior players ever again. Milanese there, I believe he is left-footed, is that correct? He is left-footed, so he can play there. McCrory can play the other side. Herrera is out. Morelos will start. Odsonne Edouard, I guess, on the bench. Jordan Houston's back in. Tavernier was so poor there. I guess Fodringham can come back in just now. Ian Fulton, maybe the young man needs a little bit of time out of the squad. Yeah, other than that, we're going to have to pretty much retain the same Muppets that played last time. I mean, I suppose we can go to the three at the back again. Is there any way we can avoid playing Bruno Alves in this? Not unless we play Knudsen in it, so I suppose Bruno Alves manages to somehow retain his position. He can be a ball-playing stopper, I guess. What does McCrory prefer? Defensive centre-back, fine. Yeah, I mean, it's been so terrible today, so terrible. I'm almost embarrassed to carry on in my job after that. I guess Pena can come back in. We'll take, I don't know, one of them to take out actually. No, do you know what? We'll keep going. We'll persist with Barjonas in that role up there, unless Henderson is better at it than him. Henderson is actually better at it than him. I think other than that, we'll go with what we have just now. I mean, we need to turn over Aberdeen here. I'm talking a big result. You know, grinding out a 1-0 victory over Aberdeen right now is not going to do much for the morale after getting pounded by Dundee like that. My confidence in the team is completely shaken now after that Dundee result. We need a good performance here against Aberdeen. Not only that, we would then need to go to Easter Road and win next episode, and we need to do something at least against Celtic on New Year's Day at Ibrox. Bates loan is also extended. I mean, the thing that annoys me is that it just comes out of nowhere. I mean, look at this. Since Halloween, when we lost at Celtic Park, which was 2 months ago now, we've beaten almost everyone. Okay, a poor draw against Kelly, and we got a draw away to Hearts. But other than that, we were flying, and then we just absolutely run into a brick wall in the form of Dundee, who mopped the floor with us. So we're going to go back to our other formation, obviously, as we have done already, changing that up. Confirm all these stupid loans. Okay, it's time to play now. Celtic are at Rugby Park, of course. We are hosting Aberdeen. 2-2-2 our record against Aberdeen. Who? Oh, Akram Afif is travelling. Where's he going? He's joining the Qatar squad. Okay, let's put, I don't know, Jordan Thompson on the bench. It really doesn't matter at this stage, does it? Odsonne Edouard lacking match fitness, but he is the only uninjured striker we have. I expect a victory today. Nothing more really to be said with them. Tell them to push forward. We need to go and turn the screw here against Aberdeen as Jones picks it up for Aberdeen on the right hand side. Already he's beaten Mitchell, who brings him down after just 10 seconds. Okay, so we're dominating proceedings in the first 5 minutes at least. It's something. We have to create though. Nothing at all happening in the first 15. Statistically, we've bossed it. We've had four shots, 3 on target, 60% of the possession. But kind of looks like the Dundee game. Holt puts it in. Huge chance for Shinnie to do something. He has to go back out to Holt now. He's got an option. Yeah, back the way to Wright. Wright tries to play it through. Odsonne Edouard just manages to win it. Come on, forward. There you go. Odsonne Edouard finds Henderson, the furthest forward player. He skips past the challenge, gives it away. Now Holt, Bruno Alves does well to step in. He does play it into Morelos. Huge chance. Nice first touch. Takes the shot, and it is 1-0 on the 25th minute mark. Good stuff. Concentrate though, can't be letting them in after this. It was good play actually by Odsonne Edouard to stick in there with the challenge, and then Bruno Alves, give the old man credit, actually did well to step in and play through the pass that led to the finish. I don't know what's happening here. Apparently we have a corner, looking to double the lead. Barjonas to take, and it goes high, hung up away by Considine. Jack will pick it up against his old team, plays it to Henderson. Looks to flick it to Morelos. Can anybody get the shot away? Morelos now to Jack. Gets the shot away. It's a good save by Joe Lewis to deny 2-0. Whipped in McCrory down. Played away now, Logan picking it up. Still Shea Logan, forward to Holt. Houston steps in, plays it forward, but nothing coming of that. Absolute domination in terms of the statistics here. 9 shots to 4. 8 of those 9 shots on target, but only 1 beating Joe Lewis. Forward towards Rooney. Alves will head that clear. Too easy for O'Connor to get it though ahead of Morelos. It's forward to Jones. He plays it for Rooney. The defence is asleep. Rooney's in and shoots, and it's a good save by Wes Fodringham in the end. Cleared away by Milanese now. And that's a warning that we could still blow this game if we don't shape up at the back. 10 shots in the first half. I'm going to say don't get complacent out there, because Lord knows we have that in our locker. As Odsonne Edouard plays it to Barjonas, now Henderson and Milanese. Milanese forward to Mitchell, who picks the ball up. Mitchell now with the throw in as Scott Sinclair double Celtics advantage at Rugby Park. Henderson into Jack. Ryan Jack with a nice touch forward for Odsonne Edouard, holding this up, playing it in for Morelos, got to score, takes a nice first touch, second touch is the shot, and it is a poor one right at Joe Lewis. I'm going to bring on O'Halloran just now for Odsonne Edouard. He doesn't really like to be a striker, but Edouard is not at full fitness. He's cushioned it down to Jack now, who will angle a shot, and it's a phenomenal save by Joe Lewis. And that's how Aberdeen are still in this one, thanks to their goalkeeper, who somehow only has a 6.8 rating when Fodringham has a 7.2. Fodringham, I believe, has made 1 save, whereas Joe Lewis has made a number. Barjonas to whip this in now. There's a chance for Morelos to rise. It's easy for Joe Lewis to catch though. Not a good header from the striker. And 14 shots now to 5, but still only a 1 goal advantage. 17 shots now. We need to bury one of these chances. 15 minutes to go. We're going to bring Carlos Pena on for Ryan Jack, and then Henderson can swap and allow Pena the more advanced role. Bruno Alves to whip in this free kick. Henderson jumps, penalty awarded. Hopefully this can kill the game. It's not the dominating performance that we wanted against Ab. Well, I suppose it's been the dominating performance we wanted, but it's not been the clinical finishing we've been wanting. It will be Bruno Alves, I believe, yep, to take the penalty. Hopefully he can bury this. Joe Lewis has done so well all game, and he saves the penalty. Okay, now we're going to have to tell him to concentrate. Last thing we need is that to spur on a comeback from Aberdeen, as Alves cushions it down. Mitchell's looking exhausted apparently, so is Henderson, so is Barjonas. We'll bring on Knudsen for Mitchell at the moment. 20 shots for us, only the 7 for Aberdeen. We don't want to invite them on, we'll just tell the boys to tighten up for the last 6 added minutes. They've gone 3 up here, Aberdeen. We just need to hold. Celtic 3 ahead at Rugby Park. 25 seconds to go at Ibrox. 1-0 to Rangers. Joe Lewis kicking it long. Wright chases that. Milanese gets the header away. Pena cushions it on. Morelos doesn't even go for it. O'Connor over the top towards Rooney. I don't like this. Chance for Rooney. Rooney's stood it up. It's got to be Fodringham's. I'm not sure about the animation there, but Wes Fodringham does catch the ball. 5 seconds remains. It's got to be over. As soon as this gets kicked, Wes Fodringham doesn't even kick it. It is over at 1-0. And yeah, well done lads, whatever. We got the 3 points, I'll take it. We get back up to second place by beating Aberdeen. But Celtic now look completely out of sight. Celtic are 7 points ahead of us. We've lost 4 games already. We're 2 ahead of Aberdeen only after that victory. What was that scoreline? 6-5 St Johnstone beat St Mirren. Jesus. 2 for Halliday. 3 for Ross Stewart there. How was Ross Stewart? He's bang average. It was a hell of a game anyway. 6-5 St Johnstone beating St Mirren. Ryan Jack out for 2 to 3 days. Did any of the on-loan youth lads do well? Indeed, actually. Aidan Wilson did very well. An 8.4 as Dumbarton batter Ayr 6-1. Let's see anybody else. 7.1 for Dapo Mebudi, scoring a goal in Dundee United's 3-2 win over Falkirk. Good game for Finlayson as well, as Kelly Thistle beat 4 for 2-0. Bednarchuk doesn't play enough to see how they get on. He's actually coming on pretty well, Bednarchuk. I wonder if maybe he could come in for O'Halloran in the 4-2-3-1 next season. But we'll need to see how he develops. But that's going to be it for this episode. I was having a little look at the youth games here and stuff. Anyway, I don't know how to sum up that episode. That was a very strange episode. We went back to second place. We beat Aberdeen. Sort of done away with any ideas that Aberdeen are going to challenge us. We just pretty much slapped them down. Joe Lewis kept that from being 4 or 5. But this guy, Hakim Abdallah, hit us almost for a hat-trick. I mean, we got battered by Dundee. So I can't really sum this up as being a good episode, even though we reclaimed second from Aberdeen. Right, what we'll do, we'll put the Dundee result down as a blip, and we'll come back next time, play Hibs, we'll beat Hibs at Easter Road, we'll win the Old Firm game, and then everything will look rosy. We'll only be 4 points behind Celtic. Everything's going to look rosy. So we'll go forward with that mentality, put that Dundee result out of your head, that's what I'm going to do, and we're just going to move forward. If you've liked the episode, you're enjoying the series, please do like the video, it does help the channel. If you want obviously to follow the games as the episodes drop, then you can subscribe to the channel, which I'd be eternally grateful for. But mostly just thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when we're at Easter Road and then we host Celtic at Ibrox.